What's going on, guys?
I don't know.
Welcome back to the football capital. Welcome back to another Premier League show. Steve Vo.
Oh.
Now, what's going on, Steve? What colour is North London?
I think it's red. Would it be red? I think it's
Possibly.
Red? Red.
I think so. What colour's Manchester?
Wait a minute. Would it be red?
Well,
Could it be red?
apparently they're screaming fucking blue, but I don't really know. We might have to dig into these results a little bit.
I'm pretty sure they got the blues. Not that they're screaming blue. They got the blues.
They got the blues.
I think they got the blues,
They got the
bro.
blues. We got the cigars out, guys.
Nah.
The shades are out. It's too bright and Lassans in here, mate.
It's too bright. When you're up here,
And they're putting on a performance as well.
bro, when you're up here, when you're at the peak, you know what I mean? There's levels to this, it gets too bright, Your eyes hurt, bro. You got to look down at everyone,
Guys, welcome back to another show. As you can see, we are absolutely buzzing, Steve. Manchester United getting the win in the Manchester derby. Arsenal in the North London derby. Can we take these off?
I think- shit.
Shit.
Right, got a few seconds to focus.
Need to adjust. Wow. Who's put these lights up, bro? Fucking hell.
Bloody hell, mate. Oh, shit. Oh, is that where Tottenham and Liverpool
In the corner there, mate.
Yeah, that's okay. Now I get them there.
But big, massive 3 points.
Massive.
3 point collectors for Arsenal. 3 point collectors for Man United. City, where are ya? Tottenham, I thought they were winning trophies this season. World-class managers.
Yeah.
Best transfer window. Best signing in, what's his name? Basuma, because it's 25 bucks.
Richarlison going to outscore Jesus. Can't outscore Nketiah.
But he still might.
Still might outscore Nketiah.
Yeah, possibly.
He might.
Maybe not Nketiah.
Maybe not Nketiah. Huh? There's levels to this, right?
Yeah, Jesus is giving him a bit of a head start as well. He's took a couple of weeks off, fucking holidays.
Mate, he thought I'll take a break so he can help out. He's his counterpart,
Still in Qatar,
his
bro.
colleague.
He's still in Qatar. Guys, where do we begin, Steve? Where do we begin? You know what I mean? Let's go. How about Manchester derby?
Let's do that.
Let's go into the Manchester derby. The bigger derby, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, bigger derby. No. There was
At least the other...
You guys needed to make up something.
Mate, at least the other lot that you're versing, they're not even in the picture anymore. So, you know what I'm saying?
It was a bit fucking disappointing, you know what I mean? To fucking playing these lower league teams. But anyway, go on.
Lower league team.
I'm telling you, bro. Look, you can't talk to me until you're in the top 3. You know what I mean? Deji. Anyway, bro. You know what I mean?
He's gone hiding.
There's levels to
Deji's on milk cartons, bro. He's missing. But yeah, let's get into the Manchester derby, Steve. 2-1 to United. I am absolutely buzzing. People trying to tell me, "Oh, you're over celebrating."
No.
You can celebrate this. Listen, people need to understand that my club has been a fucking shit show for a very long time. Yeah, not just with results, but with performances. Our probably best game this season was against Tottenham, funnily enough. Absolutely demolished them. But this game, Steve, look, coming into the derby, I wasn't too worried, to be honest. And not because I was confident. I just thought, you know what? They're the bee's knees of fucking English football at the moment. They're meant to be winning Champions Leagues. They got I can't say they got the spend, but all the players that they've bought are still there from ages ago. Not like us. We spent money and they're out the door like fucking straight away. I was going into this game thinking, you know what, we're not going to get humiliated, we're not going to get pumped, and we possibly can get a result. The form that our players have been in, the progression that we've seen from Ten Hag in the last couple of months, especially now after the World Cup, it was always a tricky period. What's going to happen after the World Cup? It's never been in November, December before. How is everyone going to pull up? A lot of the United players kind of went further on into the competition. Varane and obviously Martinez making it all the way to the final. But look, the football, the performances, everything is there at the moment. I couldn't be prouder of the lads. Even when we went 1-0 down, right? I was like, even if this game finishes 1-0, I can't complain. There's no one that I can really fault. Maybe to the way if the way the end of the game panned out. But we had a lot of chances in the first half, completely dominated in terms of on the ball and off the ball. Because off the ball, yes, they had their little possession, but they were absolutely clueless.
They were going nowhere with it. There was no end result. It was let's go to the left, let's go to the right, let's go to the left. It's like, dude, what are we doing here?
They were looking for an outlet. You can't. There was a point where Haaland had to come into their own half to try and get a touch onto the ball.
Did you see that you allowed him that?
We allowed him that.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
When I watched the game, I'm watching Haaland. I'm like, look, no one's marking him. It's like, give him the ball, because once he gets the ball, watch what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
And as soon as he got the ball, it was like in.
Yeah, man. And it was. Look, the tactics. I don't know, bro.
I'm Ten Hag, I think.
Look, I said it, man. More triangles than Will and Jada. The football's looking sexy. We're cooking.
Holding a
Eric
shape.
Ten
Your guys are holding
Heisenberg.
some shape.
Eric Ten Heisenberg. We're cooking up in them labs. The boys are playing well, man. Rashford maybe should have got 2 goals. Maybe should have squared one to Martial to make it 1 or 2-0 in the first half.
That Edison fuck up, like I couldn't believe when he came out. Remember that? Remember when he came out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, there was one time as well.
It was a tight angle. It was like, do you take the shot or do you pass?
Yes.
And I'm like, take the shot. Just take the shot.
Yeah, and look, in that situation, bro, it's like, you got to.
Am I selfish or am I going to open up? And it looked like it was a split-second decision. I'll pass the ball. Maybe the wrong decision. I think that could have been 1-0.
He did actually.
No, I think he squared the ball.
No, he didn't. He took the shot and there was someone that... It was a dodgy shot.
Oh, it was a dodgy shot.
Bit of a dodgy shot. Yeah, it was a bit of a dodgy shot. But yeah, when you're running 100 miles an hour, it is what it is, yeah. But you know what? It wasn't like we gave up. Pep looked a little bit clueless, looked a little bit worried. After 45, coming into the second half, gave him a bit of inspirational team talk. And look, you expect City to come out. They got the players. They're not going to sit back and wait for something. They're going to come at us and you know what? He made that one change. Jack Grealish comes on and he
£80 million substitution, mind
100 million, let's get there.
I'm sorry,
right,
100 million. I'm sorry, I'm stand corrected.
We've got to get it right.
£100 million substitution, my friends.
Not bad, huh?
FIFA settings.
Not bad.
Like, this is quality.
And look, he loves the fucking game at Old Trafford, Jack Grealish. Should have signed for us, to be honest. But he gets the goal. Now, Fred, the whole game, pocketed Kevin De Bruyne. What a job he did. It was like Herrera on Hazard a couple years ago, but ended up getting sent off. But the time that he was on did a job on him. And the one time that he went to press the ball instead of sticking with Kevin De Bruyne, it was a bit of a late run to try catch him from Casemiro. You know, Kevin De Bruyne whips in a ball into the area and Grealish gets a head onto it, 1-0 Manchester City. And I've said it all year. I go, we've been playing well. I'm happy. Liverpool, bang, result. Arsenal, we get the result. Who else? It's Tottenham, we get the result. The difference, Chelsea, we went behind. We got a late equaliser there. But against these other teams, what I always wanted to see was, what happens when we go behind? All right, we went behind to Everton and we ended up coming back and winning, but it's Everton, and they're not really a test. It's not really a test. Yeah. Like, you could get at them, and we could have scored more goals even in that game. But Manchester City, if you were if you didn't want to go behind to any other team, it would be Manchester City. Because then what happens? We have to come out.
You got to open up,
and that leave gaps. And then you know that fucking robot up front. He scored 150 goals already this season. He's there to just knock him in. And yeah, exactly. And for me, bro, it's like, that was the test. We're 1-0 down. What can we do? And I said at the start of the year, Steve, just because the manager has now come in, the new manager, and of course, you'll give him time. It's going to take time to adjust and philosophy. But sick of the excuses from the players about, the whole apologies. I'm like, I'm not here for the apologies anymore. When they came to when they came to Melbourne in pre-season, I was there. I go, hey, you are not fit to wear the shirt, bro. Well, none of them after last season. And now...
You came with that energy. Not like a lot of people.
Yeah,
some people didn't come with that energy. You know what I mean?
Look, it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? People get starstruck and all that. But what can you do? It is... That's football. You see your favourite stars walking about. Everyone's eyes are peeled. Everyone's calling for signatures. No, I'm not interested, bro. None of you are fit to wear the shirt after last season.
You're following your badge right there, mate. You're not following the name on the back. You know what I mean?
Every Man United player that's signed in the last couple of windows, in the past couple of years... Every interview, I'm here to win trophies. The fans deserve trophies. Where the fuck are you guys? Right?
Show me those performances.
Show me the performances. Show me that you're playing for the fucking badge, not for yourselves and the paychecks and all that. Yeah. Right? And look, some of them at the moment are on big paychecks, but the passion is there. They're putting their bodies on the line. They're doing, they'll leave everything now onto the field. And bro, controversial decision with a bit of an offside goal. Bruno wasn't offside.
Bruno
Rashford was in an
rash.
offside position,
Yes, he was.
but he didn't touch the ball. Unfortunately,
People letter of the law, like when you look at it, he didn't touch the ball.
he didn't touch the ball, and
And he didn't.
he wasn't
He didn't argy-bargy
He
anyone.
wasn't argy-bargy with her, and I think the distance between him and Akanji was he wasn't going to get to the ball. Akanji, even if Rashford wasn't there, Akanji's speed never changed one bit as soon as he turned. And what do they always say, Steve? Play to the fucking whistle.
Of course.
None of them put their hand up to say offside and
yeah.
thinking that he was offside. They played to the whistle. I think it was Kyle Walker that was with Bruno. I'm not too sure. But he was never getting in front of Bruno anyways, the way they were running. Bruno was always going to get to the ball first. Rashford left it. Look, if they disallowed that goal, for me, I wouldn't have no issues with it. Because really, he is kind of interfering in play. Only because he changed his run towards the ball.
Yeah.
Like he done a slight run this way, then he changed to run, but he realised it was off and he left it. No, he's left it. Look, and
It's
a lot of Arsenal, not you.
It's letter of the
look,
law.
not you, but a lot of Arsenal fans are trying to get onto me about it's offside, you don't know football, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, wait, there's plenty. Look, unfortunately, this is a Premier League, right? And you're going to get calls sometimes that are going to be a bit topsy-turvy. But letter of the law, if you look at it, if you read it out of a book, did he touch the ball? No. Did he interfere with the defender? No. Did he get in the way of a defender? No.
Yeah.
So then what do we say? Oh, but there's no buts. We're looking at a book.
Yeah.
And then when we don't look at the book, there's no...
And you look at, I put up the clip of Sanchez scoring in the final against Chelsea, FA Cup final. And I can't remember who it was that was offside. David Luiz was at Chelsea, and I can't remember who the other centre-back was. The ball came onto the player who was offside. They both stopped and put their hand up. Stopped.
Yeah.
Sanchez ran through, scored.
Yeah.
Sanchez was in an onside position. They went over to the linesman. Just like this game, the referee said this player was offside. Referee said from my angle, he didn't impede. He didn't touch the ball. Sanchez came through and scored. It's a goal. When you guys scored a goal against us last year, that 3-1 at the Emirates, and Nketiah was in an offside position in the way of David De Gea, and Xhaka scored. They still gave it. Maybe the distance... I don't know.
There was distance there. I remember that goal.
Okay, there was distance. Maybe he wasn't...
But he didn't impede De Gea. And
he didn't impede De Gea, but I think he was... To me, I don't think that's a goal. But you've seen them given. These types of offside bullshits are given. So, pipe down. I don't give a fuck. We've seen other teams get worse scores. No one's talking about Rashford against Wolves where he scored, but it touched his hand, but his hand's here. Against Everton, the same thing this season. In the FA Cups, when we're getting, even back then when Mata scored, they're drawing the lines like a fucking Roberto Carlos free kick. How many times have they chalked goals off for United in the past? And now everyone wants to talk because we got the call our way. I think the rule should be changed. I think that should be given as an offside, in my opinion, because he does makes a run towards the ball. But letter of the law, Steve.
It is. That's what it is. Letter of the law, as I explained it. I'm sorry, guys. If you get everybody goes, well, what's a penalty? Well, everyone looks at a book to start talking about a penalty, right? So they look at the book and then they start reading through. Well, this is what a penalty is. But how did he get a penalty? Then it's like, well, we should be looking at the letter of the law. But when it comes to certain calls, it's like agenda. It's like, well, no, I'm going to use letter of the law here, and the other one, it's vibe.
It's all,
At the end of the day, the goal's been scored. That goal's come in. What was Manchester City's excuse then? They've got the best forward in the Premier League.
Yep.
They've got one of the best lineups in the Premier League, if not the best. They are still the favourites to win the Prem. What was their excuse in regards to not coming back and winning this game?
I don't know, bro.
Were they missing players? Why were they defending like a bunch of wankers? Because in my opinion, they were. In my opinion, they haven't defended well for a while. It's not just this game. You know what I'm talking about? The defensive line is looking a bit shaky.
Yeah, bit shaky. They got knocked out against Southampton in the cup as well, and even then, this is where the pressure's on, Steve. And look, winning a league is doable for any. I say any team, but you get what I'm saying. It's doable to win a league. To do a double, to do a back-to-back, it takes something special, and only special teams can do that, right? To win it 3 times in a row, Man United is the only team that's done it twice. It's very hard to keep going, to have the same mentality, the same energy, the same everything that you've had
and the same,
to win it.
And the thing is, is it that when you're coming into those games and you're going and you've won one title, another one? Do we have to change our style of football?
Exactly.
Do we become predictable? Because if we become predictable, then our
People
chances
get
of success, you get found out. I mean, there are teams that are getting found out at the moment, but we'll get into that.
Leaking like a sieve, some teams, man. You know,
just winging it. You know,
they're winging it.
just winging it anyway.
Trying to wing it. The grass is wet. What excuse for? But we get to miss the excuses over there. But look, Steve, like you said, their defense. What was the excuse to come back? City usually go get a goal. We saw it when they won the league on the last day at the season.
Exactly.
2-0 down to Villa, I think it was, or West Ham. Villa. Villa.
And
Coutinho scored and all that.
Yeah.
And with 15 minutes or whatever, they scored 3 goals. So what was their excuse? Man United. I thought we were the laughing stock of the league. Cool. I'm laughing now, bro. I'm laughing with a smile. The cigars are out, and you love to see it. Couple minutes down, he makes some changes. Takes off players like Eriksen. Takes off. Who else came off?
Eriksen came off.
I can't remember.
Came off. Didn't he?
No, maybe.
I think Malacia
yeah,
came
then
off.
Lissandro maybe came into the centre. Luke Shaw was playing centre back against Manchester City.
Luke Shaw went left back.
Pocketed fucking Haaland. He's played centre back 3 times, bro. Where was he? Didn't get a sniff. Don't chat to me, bro.
But then he got moved to left back.
He got moved, but he made some changes. Martial, obviously in the first half, maybe picked up something. We all thought Rashford was coming off hip injury, or he was right on the half time, so it was a bit worrying there. But then, Garnacho comes on. He believes in the youth, believes in the young players. Go grab the headlines. Go grab your chance. This is your opportunity. And this is for, like for players.
He was one-on-one with Aki, wasn't he?
For that one, possibly, yeah.
I think it was Aki. And
he's dragged him out. Oh, was it? I think so, yeah.
I think it was Aki that dragged out. And when he dragged Aki out, the defenders didn't line up with Aki. And
He's turned him. He's played the ball across, and Marcus Rashford's there to win it.
Defenders, mate, are just useless.
To win it for us. But, hey, Steve, mate. I'm fucking.
You got 3 points, right?
3 points.
How's the goal difference looking? It's getting better. It's getting better.
It's nice. +8.
It's a plus.
Not in the plus. We're not in the double digits. Not in the double. Yeah, we're in the positives, not in the minuses. But look, it's getting better. But the main thing is momentum. Look, bro, momentum going into the next 2 games now. We've got Palace. It's going to be tricky. Then
Selhurst Park.
They can't buy a win at the moment, so they'll be looking to get one over us. And they're usually one of our we struggle against Palace. We lost on the last day. If it wasn't for West Ham, we would have been in Conference League. I think we lost to them twice that year, and they always make it hard for us. So it is going to be a hard task there. Then we got you guys at Jesse Lingard Stadium.
You can come over.
So we got at Jesse Lingard Stadium, the dance floor over there. So we're playing you guys there. So we're used to that. We're used to that ground and used to getting.
That's going to be a battle, buddy. That's going to be a fucking battle.
Getting the 3 points.
That is going to be. But you know what? I'm pretty sure everyone's looking forward to that game, and we're going to have to cover this one.
We will. But look, I'm happy, bro. Marcus Rashford on form, feeding kids. Rashford's feeding kids off the pitch, feeding all the Premier League goalkeepers, all the Premier League clubs during the weekends as well. So, hey, and all the people that said, stop feeding the kids, focus on your football. How about that? Yeah, Marcus Rashford can feed you, bro, too. So, I'm happy, Steve. 3-point collectors. Yeah, bro, glory, Man United, mate.
Climbing that ladder.
Yeah, 21 is coming.
Climbing that ladder, huh? Climbing that ladder. Coming up here to see us boys, huh? You want to come hang out?
I want to chat to you, boys.
You want to chat to us?
I want to see what's going on.
You know, we're all having a laugh and saying, imagine if we could go back in time and all that kind of stuff with the old derbies, the old firms could be doing. You know what's happening, but
I said on the IFT, it's
and that was a laugh. It was a laugh.
I said, you never know, Scotty. You never know. We could be Man United, Arsenal, like the old days, back there fighting for the glory. Slowly knocking everyone off their perch.
Playing that attractive football we are now. You guys holding your shape. Arsenal playing fucking rock and roll, fucking full fucking power football, mate. You know Tottenham, no. You know Spurs, no.
Let's get into your game, Steve, because you went over there to the 3-point lane, Shite Heart Lane. What else are you guys calling it? Home away from home. I don't know. What are we calling this?
It's
the
just
toilet bowl.
It's just a shit.
You just rocked up. You haven't won there since 2014.
Yeah, Rositzky, yeah. Rositzky, the Rositzky goal back.
Was it 1-0?
1-0.
Scored an opening minute, was
Thomas.
Was it opening minute? 1 minute? Well, I think he scored in the first minute, yeah?
I don't think it was first minute. It was early. It wasn't first minute.
But it was in the
it was early stages.
1 to 5.
Yeah.
Sorry,
but
1 to 5.
Thomas, yeah, that goal. That was it. And then after that, it was their place, our place. You know how it goes.
Did you ever beat them at Wembley, bro, when they played at Wembley?
Yeah, we beat them at Wembley.
That was their home, but it's not their...
No, it wasn't their home, but we christened it for them.
Okay.
We had to make sure, bro. We actually won a trophy there before they played. Remember, we won the FA Cup there, and then they go, oh, fuck. So they came over. It's all right. Wembley's seen some trophies. Now you can play there, you know?
Yeah, all right. So, Steve,
There's
nothing new. There's nothing new, man.
There's nothing new when it comes to Tottenham.
It's like playing another normal team from the Prem.
It's predictable. It's so bloody predictable. In my preview, I sat down and said the pressure is on them, not us. I was not phased for this game. You know why? Because they are still playing, not even one-dimensional anymore. It's not even one.
I like how he's deflecting from the pressure.
No, there's no
top
pressure.
of the table. They need the points. It's the derby, and he's saying the pressure's on them.
If I'm playing Manchester City, there'll be pressure on us. If I play you guys, there'll be pressure on us, right? If I'm playing Tottenham, no pressure on me.
Next week,
this Tottenham team, get the fuck out of here, bro. Honestly, this Tottenham team look like bloody mate. They look like Red Rooster, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Nando's logo, man.
Bro, I went into this game and I knew we were going to come out with a result. There was no doubt in my mind. Even with Kulusevski, Son.
He was probably their best player, and he wasn't that.
He was their best player, but this guy was nowhere near on point. Like, I mean, he's putting balls into the box, taking shots. Aaron Ramsdale wide. He didn't even try to do a glory save to make it look good. You know, highlight reel save. He didn't even need to do that. You know what I mean? Like, Kulusevski.
Highlight merchant, yeah.
I swear. And to be perfectly honest, Saka on that right-hand side had it was open for him. Just go and do what you want, carve us up. They were doubling up on Martinelli because they thought he was the main threat. They thought, let's focus on Martinelli and just make sure we shut him down. They did. They shut Martinelli completely out of this game. But the problem is they couldn't shut out the midfield. The midfield battle wasn't even a battle. It was Mike Tyson Frazier. This shit ended up in the corner and people got uppercuts. These guys have forgotten what happened in the game, bro. You know, memory loss. I got Saka carving up players, taking souls, making Hugo Weaving look exactly like he was. Error, own goal, Hugo Weaving, 1-0.
Oh my God, bro.
Did you see that? And this is why I say he's a shit keeper.
Cunt,
he's such a shit keeper. He's rubbish, right? Absolute rubbish.
Before he was playing at the Wanderers game that time. What's going on with this kid? Who they play? MacArthur.
Go look. Lloris settings, bro. Lloris settings all day, right? The battle of the midfield. I got Højbjerg, who, like, honestly, this guy, he's like, what's his speed? Like, he's like pace in FIFA must be like 62. This guy turns, honestly, like a grandfather clock. You know what I mean? It's like we're transitioning from defense to attack. He'll get there soon. You know Barry in my vid. You see how still he was? Yeah. Højbjerg was freaking. He was honestly shit show shambles. Harry Kane was playing left back at one stage. So guys, if you look back at the game, Harry Kane played left back, right? Did pretty well.
He's trying to take Luke Shaw's spot.
I'm telling
for
you,
England.
Mate, I think he's putting in a shift. Maybe going over to United. You know, because that was the only way he was getting onto the ball, right? Son. I didn't even know he was playing. I honestly didn't think he was there.
Synonymous, mate.
Honestly, Hyung Son Min, I don't know where the fuck you've been. Because to be perfectly honest, bro, you end up in the bin. You're rubbish. You are burnt. Honestly, anyone who's looking at Son right now and saying he's world class, I'm sorry, that ship has fucking sailed. This guy is an absolute jambles. Joke. Shouldn't be on the fucking pitch. Harry Kane and Kulusevski, the only two players that could probably hold up their heads in this game. The defensive line is a shambles. Romero was a fucking joke. Doherty's is a shit show shambles. I mean, come on. Sessegnon's running down the wing. Oh, he's fucking flying up and down the left-hand side doing nothing.
I can't
Takes
believe.
a shot straight at Ramsdale.
Bro, you know what I can't believe? Conte doesn't play Sessegnon all year against these other teams, but you put him in the fucking biggest game. You put him in the fucking derby. What a dumb fuck, bro. You should have put Perisic from the start, bro. Straight out. And when Perisic came on, he was getting in behind, but the balls weren't coming in. You saw at the end with the Son, he's like, bro, play me the ball earlier. Everything was just too slow. It was like Perisic was like a step ahead of everyone. But he plays Sessegnon, doesn't play him all year. Who was the other guy that they subbed off at the same time? I can't remember. Who was it?
Was it Højbjerg?
Nah. Oh, I can't remember who it was. But he was fucking horrible as well. Can't remember. They came off at the same time. But he was shit as well, bro. Can't remember.
I don't
have my phone.
Honestly, that whole squad in this game, they had 8 minutes in this game where they looked like they were coming at us. The rest of it was all Arsenal. It was a complete grind. Thomas Partey hits a fucking... Did you see Thomas Partey's crack? And that came off his fucking shin. All right? Hits that was a thunderbolt. Lloris had nothing on that. Sarr. Wasn't even there, bro. I didn't even know he was on the pitch either,
He wasn't. It's not even the right Sarr.
Bro, yeah.
He's still at Watford, I think.
Wrong player.
Wrong player, bro. Like, they were horrible. And, like, to play them too, bro, you're like... Sessegnon, all right, like... You haven't played him against, like... the weaker sides, Everton's and all, you don't play them against all these Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest. But now in the biggest game, you want to play Sessegnon, bro. Are you fucking kidding?
It's a shit show. And the second goal. You saw the second goal, Odegaard? You tell me. Who the hell?
Man, he's been doing all right. Ever since I said maybe he needs a replacement for James Maddison, he's fucking been...
Wait a sec. What?
You're going to replace me? Watch this.
Bro, they're worried about Saka, so they go and think, oh no, what we're going to do is we'll mark Saka like we do Martinelli. Oh, it's just Odegaard in the middle of the park. Guys, are you blind? Xhaka has scored goals.
Are you blind?
Xhaka, goals from the fucking middle of the park. Odegaard, goals, middle of the park. Partey just gave you a warning, right? And you go, oh, no, she'll be right. We got Hugo Weaving in goal. How'd that work out for you? Worked that well? Nice and low? Lloris on the bottom corner, mate. Didn't know what the fuck was the go. Honestly, man. Nketiah could have had a third. We should have had 3 with Nketiah.
Which one was that?
One-on-one with the keeper.
Yeah.
One-on-one with the keeper.
Should have loved him.
But to be perfectly honest, I think Tottenham should be very happy that game didn't end up 3 or 4-0.
Yeah.
Because I did not see...
Where do they go? I know, look, obviously your boys are flying and all that, Steve, and looking good, 8 points clear, one hand on the trophy. You can't bottle it from here now. It's in your hands. I'm putting the pressure on you now. But where from Tottenham now? What happens? Because you look at their players, okay, to be honest, all right, we say Son's not what, hasn't been added this season. Kane's been trying to do every position himself this year. But bro, there has to be one common denominator, bro, and it's that guy on the touchline. He's just, I don't know what it is, bro. World-class manager, yes, give him the credit that he deserves what he's done in his managerial career. But come on, bro.
Time comes
It is fucking fossil football to the T.
It's not one-dimensional. It's 0.5 dimensional.
Not even,
He didn't change anything.
Nah.
He didn't change, bro. He's getting walloped. And what does he do? I'm just going to make subs, but don't change nothing. You can't
keep... the subs of making just to make subs. I've got 5 subs to make. Just who wants to play now?
Definition of insanity, Borche.
So
Definition of insanity, bro.
It's like he wants to, you know what? I just want to get sacked. I don't want to be here. I just want to leave. So I'll give him a reason to. But bro, at the end of the day, this comes back to the owners because you went around in circles trying to find the manager. You got rid of Nuno. Okay, he done well at Wolves. Yep. Who came in, bro? Fucking after that, was there another manager?
No, I think it was a caretaker, and then they couldn't find a manager, and they approached Conte. He said, "Go get stuffed." And then
before that, it was Jose. Yeah, and like, what do you expect from these guys? They got the names.
Jose under the bus.
Yeah,
they did because Jose could have done stuff for him. I reckon he could have.
I don't know, bro. They went with Conte. I don't know, bro. Maybe they should have went for Potter. Maybe they should have went for Potter. Maybe they should have went for Eddie Howe.
Eddie Howe. Imagine Eddie Howe at Spurs. Yes, that's a good shout.
Maybe they need fucking Sam Allardyce now to save him, bring him back up.
Steve Bruce.
But Sam Allardyce gets you out of the relegation zone. So maybe.
Yeah. I mean, and they're used to fossil football. So it won't be much of a change, but at least you won't be relegated.
Long Harry Kane. They got the man up front. They got Kulusevski and Perisic that can whip in a ball. Why not? I don't know, bro.
I think Conte, for me, when the shout was world-class manager, right? Yeah. We were constantly talking about their great transfer window, their world-class manager, and all that shit. And I was laughing. I was laughing about it. There was a bloke. There was a bloke talking about my world-class managers. Like, what, you're going to put him in the fucking midfield because you fucking need a midfielder? But anyway,
probably could do a job.
I reckon he could do a better job than what they got right now. You know. But I think the issue at Tottenham Hotspur right now comes down from the owners. It comes down from the manager. Don't get me wrong; they've hired him, and I think it comes down to the fans. The fans need to demand more. You guys need to stop looking at Arsenal and basing your season's success on us. You need to stop copying Arsenal. And it's not a dig. It's not a dig. You know what it is? It's the truth of the matter. Get some success, build a stadium after it. Don't build the stadium before you've actually had any success. Look what you guys have done. You're in debt now. You haven't had any success and you want to have success whilst you're in debt. The excuse is we have to pay off the stadium. What do? Do you see? This is a situation they're in.
You've heard that before.
Huh? Exactly. But it's all right when you've had some success and it's like, okay, we had some success and we can swallow that. Our stomach is full. These guys are fucking anemic, bro. These guys are like poor Somalians that haven't had a fucking touch of food for fucking years, mate. You know? It's a bit of a shit show at Spurs. And I think the fans need to start demanding success. And Borche, like I was saying, they have to demand this success. Now, it's not about winning the biggest trophies that are out there. Those trophies aren't going to be won by shit show small teams. Leicester did it. Unfortunately, you're not Leicester. The teams that are going to win the big trophies are the bigger teams. Now, right now, if you guys win the Papa John Cup, as it's been made fun of, if you win the FA Cup, that is the start of success. You can build on that. You guys are trying to build a successful team, right, on a fucking foundation that is an absolute shambles, and that's the problem.
Well, they can't win the Papa John Cup because we're in it. They're not in it, mate. So that's a big trophy, Steve. Leave the Papa Johns to us.
Yes.
Let us try to do the business. We're one step closer. Yeah, but I don't know with Spurs myself, bro. Like
wrecking crew settings, bro.
Exactly. But your boy Steve, so far so good. Like, let's be real, bro. Fucking, I didn't predict. I didn't predict him to get sacked, but I thought, if Mikel Arteta didn't get off to a good start, that he'll be out the door and one of the first managers to get out the door. He's proven a lot of people wrong. He's got the boys playing. Remember, we laughed about this. During when they were dropping the clips for the All or Nothing, and he was playing You Never Walk Alone, and we're laughing about it. But I said in the group chat, and I think I said on It's a Football Thing.
It's an interesting.
I said, imagine if there was an actual study of if they fucking like if you see Arteta just playing everyone's fucking theme music, all the hooligans in like Europa League and all that, and they're getting the results. It's working. There needs to be some sort of study done, mate, because fucking we might have to be playing the Crystal Palace hooligans chants and that at our training ground.
Dude, some of the shit that he comes up with, there was a chat about a light bulb and talking about Edison. Dude, I was like, fucking, here we go, mate. It's right up my alley, Electrical engineer. You want to talk Edison? We'll talk Tesla. Let's get in there, bro. You know what I mean?
Stolen ideas this day. I don't know what.
Thomas Partey knocking lightning bolts, bro. You know what the hell's going on here?
Could be something. Drawing brain and a heart, and now they interlock, they didn't connect. I know, bro. I don't know what he's drawing on the board, bro.
Know.
Back to the drawing board he was for Arteta.
Back to the drawing board.
And you guys have been fucking...
But let's be honest right now. This team is now playing like a team. And this is one thing I want to say before we jump
over celebrating a little bit, eh?
Celebrating.
How can you start dancing at the end, Steve? Bringing the manager in and dancing. How dare you?
There wasn't any dancing. It was a bit of a knock in the back of fucking Aaron
like Brazil. How can you be like Brazil? Dancing and all that. Unbelievable.
Throwing.
Yeah, but what was that? What was Ramsdale doing? He deserved the kick.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
What was he doing? It was off camera.
He was laughing at Richarlison.
Was he?
Richarlison come over and tried to get Archibald.
We might have to see the other clips.
Richarlison, you want to try that shit? Come try it with me, see how it works out.
Hey, Ramsdale, try that in Melbourne. Try that down here in Melbourne, mate. See what happens, mate. You got a bucket to the head.
I'll be in your corner, bro. Trust me, no one's going to come near you.
You want to try to provoke the fans?
There's security in the building,
they'll jump the gate. No security stopping the boys down there.
It's easy. It's like the first three fuckers are coming with me. The rest of you, I don't give a fuck about which three fuckers are coming with me. Everyone's like, But now what I've noticed, right, and this is one thing that I want to touch base on, right, is that both Arsenal and Man United are playing a team game. And this is the truth, right? You know, when everyone talks about a talisman, you've got that star player. It's great to have that one player that brings the energy, that brings the goals, that commands respect. But it's a lot better when you've got a team that's driven, a team that believes and connects. And I think right now, both Arsenal and United have got that happening. And I think that's one of the reasons for the success. Every single player plays beyond the 90 minutes. Every single player throws their body, puts their body on the line. There is no throw their hands in the air and say it's over at 80. It's let's keep going. I saw it against Newcastle. We didn't stop against Newcastle. We didn't break them down, but mate, they were on the back foot. And it's I think even for you guys, you can see a similarity where it's even if you go down, it's like, you know what? There was nothing we could have possibly done, and I'm proud of that performance.
Yeah. And the thing is as well, bro, we always speak about our owners, the Glazers, the Cronkies, and no matter what happens at the end of this season, whether you guys win the league, whether we some miracle, so I'm just saying some miracle, we win I won't even say the league. Let's just say some of the cups, some of the trophies.
You win Europa, and it's what now?
Yeah, and the FA Cup. We win a few domestic treble, cup treble. Let's just say, or win one trophy, and Ten Hag gets the players, and they give him the money, and we're still gonna be Cronkies out. We're still gonna be Glazers out because.
Doesn't change.
The reason why they haven't won a league in 19 years is because of them. I don't know. When did they come in though?
Right,
they came. However long
it was 2009 when they bought a big chunk of it.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
And that's when they started slowly.
Right, so let's just say 15 years roughly around the same time as the Glazers. Yeah, give or take. What they've done to both the clubs till this point, it's all on them. So now just because now they finally have gone, you know what? Especially for the Glazers, they've given the power to the manager.
Exactly.
What players do you want? They're still fucking around because then we could have got Anthony for 50 million. You waited to the deadline day and you paid fucking 85.
Don't worry, we're fucked like that too. Don't worry.
Yeah. So they're still making mistakes. Now they are looking to sell the club, but even if we win trophies now and they don't sell the club for another couple of years, it doesn't mean it does. Yeah, we're not going to clap them.
Nah, fuck that.
I'll give them credit for letting the club terminating Ronaldo's contract, because usually they wouldn't do something like that. Not Ronaldo, not our star players.
That was a good move.
You got to give him credit for that.
Yeah.
To give the manager what he wants, his own coaching staff, the recruitment. Same as Arsenal. Arteta, all right, no worries. You want Partey, you want Gabriel, you want Zinchenko, you want all these players. But if it fails, it's on you. It's not on us. We gave you the players. Maybe funds at the moment for us, for them, it's not free flowing. It's not free flowing because we got debts and all this other crap, whatever it may be. Regardless of first, second, third trophies, no trophies, the owners, Glazers, Kroenke's always out, yeah, because of what they've done. Even if whatever happens this season, yeah, there's no clapping them. They can still go get fucked. Yeah. There's no clapping none of these dogs, yeah. But look, Steve, your boys. Your next game is against United. We're playing Palace before you guys. A bit of a training session. I don't want to say that. Maybe I might have to cut that.
Vieira gonna do a job. Vieira is coming in. We're talking Keane Vieira days.
Ready? Action. We start from here. Action.
You forgot about that bloke, did you?
Yeah, look, you guys can focus now on that game against Man United. Massive game. What a game it's going to be, bro. Yeah. Both teams looking in form, playing good football. So we're looking at a 0 draw possibly. But let's move on to someone that can't buy our result, can't even play 2 passes. Their little rock and roll fucking Banjo Patterson football is out the window.
Pop rock.
I'm
telling you, bro. Like Jurgen Klopp.
What's going on here? They went to Brentford, got bent over. They came now to Brighton, Munich.
Prime Barcelona settings the way they were playing.
Who was that Pele up front that scored that little chip over the top?
Oh, mate, that took me back to Ian Wright days. Juggling balls over Chelsea players. And then Danny Welbeck. You know, I'm thinking.
Can we get him back?
Bro, I'm telling you.
We got a buyback clause. Did you guys get the buyback clause or we got on Danny Welbeck?
Someone's bound to have one.
Someone's got a buyback clause on Danny.
When you got Danny chipping freaking Joe Gomez, not fucking knowing what the hell to go is, Joe's like, what just happened? Oh, no.
Steve, I'm telling you, United played before that, right?
Bang!
United played before that. So obviously G'd up and all that. Rolls over to that game. I'm not sleeping, so I'm watching Liverpool. I couldn't believe how
this is like the after party, right?
This is the after party. So the after party is even better now.
Yeah, this has gotten better. It's like the main event.
Yeah, even the main event. We thought, all right, we'll give you a bit of a pre-drinks.
Yeah.
Pre-drink party. Now we get into the real business. And bro,
they played through them.
I can't believe how bad,
football.
Bro. I can't believe how bad Liverpool were, bro. That is the worst Liverpool performance I've seen in I don't know how long. Last week against Brentford was still bad, but at least they fucking got a shot.
There's
away
levels in this. They're doing better. They're taking it up a notch, boy.
They're taking it up a notch.
The Shambhala notch. It's in them way.
Bro, Gakpo started this one. No Darwin. I know they got injuries, but
they always got injuries. Don't give me this.
And look, let's be real.
I'm getting injured hearing about the injuries.
We just spoke about our owners, right?
Yeah.
Liverpool, and this is all Liverpool fans' fault, bro. I tell you why it's Liverpool fans' fault. Because when it comes to criticizing their team, they always fucking had their big goggles on, bro, and never seen.
We don't play like this. We
don't. There's all plan B, but it's Jurgen Klopp, bro. It's all right to criticize the manager where he gets it wrong or he doesn't make a sub or he doesn't change it up. It's okay. It doesn't mean it's Klopp out. Back the guy. He's won you guys the league the first time in fucking ever, right?
Yeah.
He's won you guys the league. So, yeah, of course, it's very hard to get on his back. But when you guys are winning Champions Leagues, then the next year you're winning Premier League and the next transfer window, where you guys are the best team in the world, you get Adrian as a reserve goalkeeper. That's where your fans should have came out and started making some noise. In 2005 and 6, what happened then? There was something that happened. They did a protest and they got their way. It slips my mind what happened back in then. Right? The only time, the other protest after that was the Super Cup. Every club turned onto that. But that's the last time. After the apologies, now everyone's kicking back. Instead of you going, hello, bro, what's going on?
Exactly.
Where's my midfielders? Our team's getting old. You got rid of Mane. You brought in players, but you're not getting in the right place. Now, you give it to the owners in one way, but then again, who's asking for the players? Is Klopp asking for Arthur? Because I don't know.
I've
Who's
been
choosing him?
I've been looking for him, bro.
I don't know.
I don't know where he's
no idea.
On Instagram, I put a thing. Where is Arthur? And
Bro,
no one
you
told
still see Man
on the
United.
panel.
We're doing okay at the moment. We're doing phenomenal to where we were last season, right? We still every game chant the Glazers out. We still make it heard that these
The
guys
energy
need to
don't
go
change.
out. The energy doesn't change. But Liverpool, you fans need to start protesting now.
Yes.
It's not good enough from your club. I love to see the downfall, bro. Love to see it. I love to see all you, what's his name, Lee Jonah and Daniel Garb. Oh, but net spend, you net spend merchants. Oh, but we got the best net spend. Where has it got you now? 8th. You can't even comment. You can't even post about your club anymore. That's how bad it's got. But when everyone can see, bro, your best midfielder is fucking. Yeah, Thiago is,
and he's always injured.
He's always injured for one, and he doesn't got the legs. Oscar Pistorius FC, bro, just no legs in there, and he doesn't really, to my opinion, doesn't really suit your system because every time he gets the ball, slows the play down.
That's right.
We're rock and roll football, so that's another thing. It's like, should they went for that player? How come they didn't go for Felix, bro? All right, it's a loan, but
More suited because he does play false nine.
Bro.
Plays that false nine role
100
better.
miles an hour, bro.
Yeah.
The guy's got the pace. He's got the energy.
He's about link-up play. He's
you
so
got
much
you
about
got
link-up play.
you got fucking you got Gakpo. To me, I've always said Gakpo and Anthony should have been the other way around. I reckon we would have got more out of Gakpo, and Liverpool maybe would have got more out of Anthony because I don't know, just the players. I think it suits Klopp's system a little bit more, but I'm not saying it doesn't. It's fine, right?
Right.
And like, you know your defenders are getting old. Your average age is 30 in the back line, in the midfield as well. Fabinho and all these caters, they can't stay fit. No one's saying nothing, bro. You guys are saying, oh, but we came close. We lost the league by 1 point for how many seasons? You're calculating all these points, but at the end of the day, Klopp's going to leave and he's won one Premier League trophy. No one goes back to look at the games, what happened.
How close?
One Premier League trophy. That's one Premier League. That's all you've won in terms of the league.
It was a red flag for me, for Liverpool. It was a massive red flag when they needed a defender and they went and got Kabak on loan. When I saw that and I went, Nathan Ake is available.
When did they get him, bro? At the end of the window.
But Nathan Ake is Van Dijk's partner, right? You know what I'm saying? International. Why wouldn't you go up and he was at Bournemouth at the time, right? They were asking 35, 40 million. Good investment. You could have grabbed him. He's starting line quality. You could have sat next to Van Dijk. But instead of doing that,
these guys won the Champions League.
Reject.
You've just won the Champions League. You're going for the league, or you just won the league.
And you can't afford a centre back.
And now you can't attract players. How does that even make sense, bro?
They can attract, but they don't want to spend. And that's comes down to the owners.
You're looking at who they're linked to. They're linked, they'll link to fucking
Jude Bellingham for 20 years.
No, they won't. They'll link to fucking Patson Daka. That's at fucking, what do you call it? Leicester.
Here we go.
They will link to Renato Sanchez. Maybe he could have done a job.
He's burnt, bro.
But who knows? But get these players in. They're not even getting these players in. But you're getting loans, Kabak, and you're getting these guys, bro. And now all of a sudden, no Liverpool fucking fan wants to open their mouth. Where are you guys? Fucking, where's your chat now? The first 2 games of the season when United got fucking demolished, you were out here talking, we're rubbish, we're not. Where are you now, cuz? Getting slapped left, right, and center, Steve. These
no longer
ones.
Humble. They used to be humble. They're
getting humbled now, bro. They're getting fucking humbled now.
For me, Liverpool, I was always Liverpool fans are all right. They're all right, and I never had an issue. But then I started to see that it was like blind leading the blind, and it was it was blind leading the blind, and all of a sudden, and not
Stevie Wonder's fucking the owner or the manager there.
Not every Liverpool fan is guilty of this, so please understand that. But
no,
most of you guys, most of them, all of a sudden become football experts. And they become pundits. They all understood football. You don't understand this. You don't understand that. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, Trent Alexander-Arnold is a fucking fraud. And I know he is because he can't defend for shit. And I don't give a fuck how well you guys are doing. I can expose him all day. And it's like, no, you don't understand how we play. Yeah, I know how you fucking play. It's pretty easy to see how we fucking play, just. And the problem here is, right, I'm certain that these Liverpool fans can see what we're seeing.
Bro,
I know you guys, because you guys understand football, but you guys are just...
The eye test is not there for them, bro. There's zero eye test from Liverpool fans.
Blindly following and saying it'll be fine. And it's not right, because to be perfectly honest, they do deserve more. The manager deserves better.
Bro,
the fans deserve better than this.
Even Klopp, bro, like, I've always said it a couple seasons back. I'm like, bro, no plan B. Even with the subs, some of the subs you're behind, and there was times where you're taking off your goal scorers, you're taking off fucking Salah, Mane's, you're taking these guys off. You need a goal.
Salah against us, he took Salah off and brought off Fabinho.
Yeah, you need a goal. So, bro,
Fabinho's gonna give me a goal.
And you got Henderson still hanging about. Like, these players need to go, bro. Lallana played against you guys and fucking tore you guys apart, bro.
He tore him apart.
Lallana tore him apart. and you got rid of him. He didn't want to leave. At least he's someone that can give you energy. And now you ended up with fucking Chamberlain in the midfield. He's missing headers right in front of goal.
Bro, he's getting another contract. I heard he's getting
there
another
you go,
contract.
but this is the standards now, bro. Because you've dropped your standards instead of going out there and spending you were Liverpool. You won the Champions League. You won the Premier League last season. All right,
sexy football.
We'll give you the 2 cups. You in Champions League final as well. You lost it, but whatever. You in Champions League final, and you're not. You got rid of Mane, and you got in Darwin Núñez. You got players, but then what about the rest of your team? Now you're even looking at you might even need a goalkeeper soon.
Right.
Like these are the things you need: a goalkeeper, now you're centre back, left back, right back.
2 centre backs.
Now you need a whole fucking rebuild. Klopp has never done a rebuild. He's not going to stick around for a whole rebuild. This is where slowly you should have fucking bought players, throughout the fucking time. And now you would have had. We need Gakpo.
Exactly.
Now we need Gakpo. Now we need Darwin. We got the players.
That's right.
Because I've got fucking Tony Cruz for, I don't know, whoever. Fucking Felix in my midfield. I've got these guys in my midfield. But nah, bro, it's not the case. I don't know what's happening. Where fucking, I don't know what's the date today, bro. What is that? The 16th of January.
There's still time. There's still time. And there's no links. No real links.
Who's linked to these guys, bro?
Links. And this is what's bad for Liverpool.
You can't even get a StreamYard link from Liverpool these days.
They just got took apart by Brighton. Right, and I mean when I mean took apart, they got royally shafted, and we all know this happened, right? Like I watched this game, I had to watch the game because I didn't stay up. I just thought, fuck it. I knew you guys were going to struggle, but I didn't think like that. You just got taken apart by Brighton, and it was, I think they could have done worse, Brighton. If they were more clinical, this could have been 5. Easily 5.
Love it, bro. Steve,
there was no.
You don't understand,
there was no opportunity.
My DMs are drying up, bro. Now it's the Arsenal fans coming out. I've got Arsenal fans who stopped watching their team. They were wearing Bayern Munich jerseys, and now all of a sudden, you just want to come out and you just want to talk and come and tell me not to celebrate my win again in my derby. Pipe down. Where are these Liverpool fans, Steve? Where the fuck are they?
Oh, we wanted one today, right?
We want one every week.
Man, we wanted the Liverpool fan because look, guys, we're not trying to be arseholes, right? We're just calling it straight.
Fuck, I'll be an arsehole. I don't care, brother.
No, it's easy.
I don't care.
It's easy to
be. It's easy. They deserve
it
now.
It's easy to be
because they didn't listen. They should have stayed humble.
It's easy to be
one Premier League title. You 4 years with the king shit. Well, guess what? Come back to reality now.
Look, it's not.
Join the club. Join the banter boys. It's the banter bandits.
Look, it's not being an arsehole. It's calling a spade, and then it feels like you're being an arsehole. The arseholes in this are FSG. The arseholes in this are people that are following.
But it's the fans as well, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Are following this.
They're letting them get away with it.
Yeah, it's not right. They deserve better.
At the end of the day, bro. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Yeah, protests. No matter what you're fucking protesting for, you're protesting for that C19. You're protesting for any sort of male, female, mixed
gender
rights,
equality, whatever it may fucking be, you know. Yeah.
Nothing gets done unless shit is broken, cuz.
That's right.
The reality is, if you're not breaking shit, no one's listening, cuz.
That's right.
We had to break into our own stadium. Yeah, it's a bad look on football. Dark day in football. Fuck, I don't care, cuz. You know what happened? We went to Ed Woodward's house, yeah? Fucking lit up his house with flares. 2 days later, you signed Bruno Fernandes. Okay. But you could have signed him 6 months before. Maybe we would have had a better season. These are the things. When you got dumb cunts involved.
You got to make moves.
When you got people that fucking are worried about their red socks and your fucking gridiron and all this bullshit. Baseball teams.
Cronkies like that too.
Cronkies, yeah, all that. They're not interested in what the football fans want. Cool, I understand it's about the money. That's fan. When you own a business, you need the money, and that's cool. We don't care. We understand it's a business. You need to make your money. You make your money, but make it.
It's a results-based business. Where are the results? That's what we're saying.
Exactly. You're not putting the funding in. And then all of a sudden why are these guys knocking on my door? Why you dumb cunt? Because we haven't won in fucking 19 years and people knocking on my door.
Bro, this is a Woolworths with stale meat and they're selling it fucking cheap. You know what I mean? Still making profits. People getting sick knocking on the door, bro.
Barely, but knocking on the door, bro.
Salmonella settings.
There needs to be some, like, you need to storm the pitch. It's a bad look, but storm the pitch because they all right, don't hit don't throw no fucking bottles.
It's not the players.
Yeah, it's not the players.
The players are putting in what they can.
Yeah, it is. Violence is not the way, but violence is the way to get a result. Let's be real, because no wars in world wars or any conflict is done by a handshake. Oh, no worries, you want my land? Nah, let's fucking Royal Rumble, bro. Let's stand toe to toe. And let's fucking
look.
get the fists up. Let's go.
That's
But
what
it is what it is. But Steve, Liverpool, bro, we gave him too much airtime, Steve,
You know what,
because they're not part of the conversation
we turned it
anymore.
into bloody Whirlpool.
But
Let's just leave that alone.
we'll give another team that doesn't really deserve airtime as well. A little bit. We've got a couple more minutes left. We've gone for a bit longer than we really expected.
We can't help
but
it. It's hard.
Did you get the text? Fucking save the bridge, Steve. Do they take fucking PayPass? Where do we fucking?
Look, Damo, we know you're in a building game. Can you help us save the bridge? Because the bridge needs fucking saving.
Mate.
The bridge is falling apart.
Inside and out.
Bro,
that Hogwarts Express.
Bro, they are no longer the kings of
and
West.
Look, we know, when it was yesterday, today, they got a result against Palace, but Fulham, and then you got knocked out of the cup, and then 4-0 and 1-0 against City.
The result against Palace.
Scraped the result against Palace.
Because that wasn't like fucking decisive or anything. That
and
was
what happened to their signing? Felix the cat.
Felix, oh mate.
You know what? He's a good player.
We got the wrong
Let's get it. He's a fantastic player. He was the best player on the pitch that day. But hey.
But it's not hard to be the best player on the pitch when you got fucking Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, Chalobah, and the shit show shamble show. Let's be honest. I mean, these guys stand out as being pretty good.
This is the EPL, not the WWE, bro. This guy's going for a fucking suplex. What's going on, mate? Studs up and all.
He's like,
but what, Steve? Save the bridge. We're here. Yep. Chelsea in the mud, blood.
Exactly.
Hermione Granger settings. Bro. That Hogwarts Express has derailed. There's no Wingardium Leviosas.
Love to see it.
What? Of course you do, bro.
I'm loving this.
Of course you do.
The Abramovich era, like.
But they won. They've hijacked another deal from you guys.
That's fine. Hijack all you want, bro.
Fucking football terrorists.
Just take him.
Hijacking.
Just hijacking, bro. Just take him. Mudryk, take him, bro. Just take him.
Who was
Gunnosaurus. You want Gunnosaurus? Hijack Gunnosaurus, bro. You can hijack him.
Do you know what, bro? What? I'm starting to think Gunnosaurus was the problem. It was a bit of a distraction ever since he's left. I don't know, Steve.
I don't know.
Is he playing on the field? Is he Odegaard? Was that... We need the investigation. Who the fuck is Gunnosaurus? Because all of a sudden, Gunnosaurus is missing. They might have given him a contract. I reckon he's playing.
Odegaard shows up and he's magical. I don't know.
Saliba, could it be Saliba?
The height, maybe.
The height. He can hold that suit. Maybe Odegaard can't hold that suit.
Maybe.
This is
guys,
another
in
podcast.
The comments below.
This is a shit. This is
who was Gunnosaurus?
I think he's playing. But they can't sell him. You can't get rid of even his costume because I think it's there on display.
Yeah, no, we can't.
The Stamford Bridge, I don't know who else they're gonna try take now from you guys, but
look, you know what?
Can't you like fucking ask for Maguire, bro? Tell Arteta to come out and said, "Hey, Hazard,
let's link
Jacob,
you know,
Jacob Maguire."
Look, this is what we're gonna do, right? Man United, listen to this. We're gonna put in a really shitty bid for Maguire. Don't accept it. It's not gonna be like £10 in a case, right? £10 in a case. Don't accept it. Let's just feel the fucking water.
Bowley's gonna come out and get, hold on a minute.
Yeah, but what you got to do is you guys go out there and make it out like we fucking giving you guys like a £40 million bid, and you said, nah, we don't want that.
Talk Fabrizio, mate.
And
give it the here we go.
We give Fabrizio.
Say he's going for a medical.
There's 200 grand to Fabrizio, and it's like, you know what? It's time to get excited.
Jacob Harry Maguire unveiled at the next Chelsea
Start following
game.
Arsenal Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Chelsea put him on the fucking bio there like they did with Mudryk.
Starts talking to Saliba, asking for tips. And they start having a bit of a convo. Bowley in to fucking pick him up in a heartbeat.
This is what they do. This is
8-year contract.
This weekend, Arteta needs to go up to Harry and give him a bit of a word in his ear, give him a pat on the back and say, hey.
Yeah.
And then we make it out like, hey, it's done deal. It's done.
Yeah.
And then off to Chelsea go. We got this down pat. But look,
and Maguire,
Chelsea, bro. Yeah. Oh my God.
Koulibaly, what a fucking joke.
The Bozo gene has kicked in full force.
Shit.
I thought they had a player. But
he's fucking playing he's playing them, bro.
To be honest, bro, I think he was 30 about 30 years ago.
I swear, bro, this guy has aged.
I think he failed the MRI, the bone density scan. But look, Chelsea, bro, they're a long way away from you guys. I think they're 10 points away from us. So I don't know what the fuck they are from you. And I think we might have a game. No.
I think Fulham are ahead of them.
Yeah, Fulham are ahead.
Yeah, so they're the kings of West London.
They are.
They are.
So
any Chelsea fan, you see a Fulham fan, you got to just bow down. Because Fulham are the guys now.
Tottenham might be doing that to Fulham fans soon too.
Oh, they will be, mate. Mitro, trust me.
Fuck, Man United. Look, we already got a fucking else signing, but Mitrovic would have been decent.
Fucking Mitro.
But where it happens with Chelsea, bro, like fucking Havertz is not good enough. Mason Mount, everyone wants him gone.
Pulisic is
what about
broken.
Matty? Matty's losing it, bruv. His boy fucking Kepa's giving away goals and being a bit of match fixing and his
Bro, Salvation Army keeper.
Salvation Army keeper.
I'm telling you, bro.
But is Mason Mount that bad, you reckon? Is he horrible? What's
You know
going
what
on?
it is? Look, I've watched Chelsea games and Prime, you know.
Homegrown, bro.
Me and
Where is Prime? What's Prime saying? He wants him out too, huh?
Prime's having a bit of fun trolling Arsenal fans with Mudryk, even though they didn't want him. He doesn't really care, but he's just trolling
seen
them,
the
right?
trolls.
Yeah, he's having a fucking laugh. It's great.
Because Mr.
Tony Claude.
No. Mr.
Eagle?
Indano, yeah. Mr. Indano, Eagle. It's done.
Look, you know-
signed. They're not going. They're Chelsea are not going. They're not going.
This sounds like it's deja vu settings. I mean, the Vlahovic
You know,
thing.
it was the Rafinha, but
The Rafinha
Rafinha's
thing?
back in talks.
All of
So
a sudden. So Gunnar King is gonna come.
Gunnar King's back. It's not Basta King anymore. It's Gunnar King.
Gunnar
He's
King.
back in
Tell me
business.
what's
He
going on.
knew the whole time. He knew
In the know.
they knew in the know. But bro, fuck the ITKs in the building.
Bro, yeah.
The ITKs.
Guys, look, you can't blame
They all got the blue ticks now.
guys. Like honestly,
Subscribe to Twitter, Twitch, whatever that Twitter blue.
sometimes you got to be careful with the kind of the shit you spin, right? It's better not to. That's just my advice. Don't spin shit. Have a laugh. Just don't spin shit, right? Now, Mason Mount. Let's get back to Chelsea because it's we got to. They are
We
somewhat.
got a couple minutes left.
We got a couple of minutes.
on Mason.
We'll give him a few seconds. Mate, like Mount, honestly, an absolute shambles. That guy should not be on the fucking field. He'd barely make the bench for me. And I think Kai Havertz, Mason Mount are a joke. But what I'm having trouble with Chelsea at the moment is every player that's come in. Raheem Sterling comes in, and where's Raheem Sterling now? He's fucking dead.
Everyone's made it a fucking.
They killed him. Kukurea got there, great player. Now dead. Got a first touch like a fucking brick wall. We all saw that one. That was fucking hilarious, right? And Hakim Ziyech, when he got there, before he got to fucking Chelsea, baller. I watched the guy. I wanted him on Arsenal.
Does he start? He doesn't play.
No,
really.
he's off the bench.
Yeah,
he goes
doesn't
plays
play.
for his country, fucking mad. Comes plays for Chelsea, fucked. Every single player that's playing for Chelsea, fucked. So it doesn't matter. Like these guys can go out
Who'd you
there.
forget, bro? Who'd you forget? The main man. Boomerang. No, the Boomerang. Boomerang.
He's forgotten.
What's going to happen next season, Steve?
Bro, because he's getting
what's
subbed on and
gonna,
subbed
but what's
off,
going to
bro.
happen? I heard something that the only team that he can't, something with buying someone, no one can buy him unless it's Barcelona. I don't know what it is.
Barca or Chelsea you can go to, I think, isn't it? Is that Chelsea? So these are the two teams you can
and
be
so
at.
what happens next season when Lukaku comes back because Inter don't really want him? So it's going to be Bozo and Bozo up front.
Yep.
It's the Bozo show.
And if the ball doesn't drop in front of these bozos, guess, and there's both these players, the ball doesn't drop in front, it's over. Forget about it. It's going to be.
It's crazy what we're seeing, bro. Some of the teams at Liverpool, Chelsea. Chelsea a little bit less because of their new ownership at the start of the year. We thought we never know which way it was going to tilt. Potter comes in and 9 games on the bounce, they win. All of a sudden, the wheels fall off.
He's aged 1,000 years.
Yeah,
he looks like a mummy.
Yes, he used to look like fucking. What do you call it, bro? What's his name? Gibraltar guard. What's his name? Fucking Lee Gunner.
He had a bit of Lee Gunner.
He was fucking Lee Gunner's fucking son.
Bro, now, bro.
He looks like fucking. What's his name? From fucking the wizard, mate. What's his name, mate?
Who are you talking to?
From Harry Potter. What's his name, mate? What's his
Like that Gandalf cunt.
that's not Harry Potter, but yeah, like that. Like a Dumbledore and all that.
Dumbledore.
He's looking like Dumbledore, bro. Hagrid.
Oh my god.
No, bro. Like he's getting there. The greys are kicking in. But look, guys, we've almost hit an hour on this pod. Manchester is red, glad, happy, fucking celebrated all week till Thursday morning. North London is still red.
Always was. Always will be.
Has been red for a while now. Getting the big 3 points over there. Finally, Liverpool doing what Liverpool do. Back to the old Liverpool. Chelsea in a bit of a slump. That fucking Hogwarts Express has derailed a little bit. Spurs, yeah, cool story. Newcastle jagging the win. They're staying in the mix as well. They could even get that top 4.
Up there, but what do you do?
And what do you do? But look, guys, like always, like, share, and subscribe. Go over to the Aussie Gooner channel here. Have his full review on this game with the lads over there. And then you'll catch us with our preview for the Manchester Arsenal game. We'll see. We'll probably do it on both channels, mix it up a little bit, different kind of guests and all that. But until next time, guys, take it easy.
Here we go, guys.